I'm Vienna, the insurance exam teacher. Wait, am I live yet? I can't even tell. I think I'm live. Awesome. Ooh, I get coupons. All right, guys. So anyways, I'm Vienna, the insurance exam teacher. I'm here to answer your insurance exam questions. Drop them down in the comments if you're watching me on YouTube. Go ahead and drop them down there as well. I will come back. I will answer. Look for the descriptions. Look for the information. Check out my videos. Go here if you're trying to pass your insurance exam. Hey there. Welcome. How are you? Oh, it's like 2 a.m. I cannot sleep. I was like, I'm going to go live. I've been wanting to go live for a little bit. Completely hadn't even sat down to do it. Been doing other stuff. But guys, I help people get their insurance exam and start new and amazing careers in the insurance industry. So if that is something you are interested in, or you are studying for your insurance exam, or if you want a part-time hustle, a part-time gig, side hustle, full-time job, career change, if you're ready to do something else, let me help you get started. I used to be a full-time teacher. I used to teach English 8th grade and communications. I also used to teach at the high school level, worked for 14 and a half years as a teacher, quit by doing insurance in the insurance industry and by doing digital marketing and affiliate marketing and things like that. So I quit 2 years ago. I'm not a teacher anymore. But how did I quit? I quit because I got my insurance license, and now I help other people do the same who are wanting to do that. Or if you're just wanting to get a side hustle, make some good income on like a part-time basis. When I was teaching, I wasn't even really looking to quit teaching. I literally did it every other Saturday. Literally 2 days a month, and I made about $2,000. Guys, if you're looking for something where you can put in minimal amount of hours during the week, because I know a lot of the time we've got things going on, family, work, friends, and we're looking for something to make some extra income. We're not necessarily wanting to quit our jobs or leave or whatever, and we're just kind of happy. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much, guys. Feel free to follow, tap the screen. But again, if you're just looking for something where you just want to make a little bit of extra money, a couple hours a week, or maybe every other week, like I started out, definitely DM me, tap on my face. There is the first link on there. We can set up a free 15-minute chat. We'll get on Zoom, and I will show you a little bit about how it works, my course, and everything else. So again, I help people pass the insurance exam. I'm trying to, my finger's not coming out, but check out my website. Check out my YouTube channel. Check out the resources on this page and on my YouTube, and start studying for your insurance exam. Get your insurance license. Again, guys, I used to work 2 days a month, 2 days out of the whole month, and I used to make about $2,000, $2,000 to $3,000 selling insurance. Eventually, I quit teaching because I was like, why am I spending my whole time, all my day, Monday through Friday, putting up with all this crazy BS from my administrators, from the kids, from the parents, from everywhere. Being tired when I got home, when I can literally make the same income in a week, essentially. If you really sit down, if you really do it, there is that potential where you can make that whole month of teaching income in about a week of insurance sales. I get about half, $2,000 to $3,000 a month in 2 days. And then I started doing it a little bit more, and guess what? I started taking my paid days off every other Friday. My last year that I quit teaching, I literally missed on purpose every other Friday. I was definitely not the favorite from my principal or my vice principal. I did not give a fuck. I was like, I'm done. Because anyways, I was like, whatever. I remember in March one time, it was funny because at this point, they were like having those reviews with me and trying to get after me and stuff. And I was like, okay. And I already knew fully, right? And then it was funny because it was like a Tuesday, and that Thursday was one of my best friend's birthdays. We were going to go to brunch. We were going to go get our nails done all day and like to the movies and stuff that next Thursday. And he brought me in, and he's sitting there. Are you aware that you've already missed about 13 days this year? Uh-huh. Literally everything I said was, because I had another situation where I was like, I'm done here. So anyways, well, are you aware that they're taking it out of your paycheck? It's my paycheck. Of course I am, right? And he goes, well, you need to start calling out less. Literally, that's everything I answered. It was probably driving him crazy. And he goes, well, you need to let us know when you're going to be out. Which is funny because he caught me and pulled me in and tried to get after me and stuff literally before I was going to put in for that Thursday. So I was going to put in with about a day and a half or so of notice. So that day, he decided to do that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to put in Thursday morning. I'm not showing up. And who knows if I'll be here on Friday then. But anyways, I was able to do that because I knew income-wise I was okay and I would be fine. And what helped me do that, I did insurance sales, but also I was doing digital marketing and affiliate marketing. So I've actually been doing affiliate marketing for about 16 years now. Actually probably about 17 and a half now, because yeah, I taught for 14 and a half. So my first year I started because I got all the money in my bank account hacked and stolen and stuff. At the time I was only teaching and I was only getting one income stream for the month. So about a week and a half after I'd just been paid, I had my entire bank account hacked. Guys, feel free to ask me your questions. Thank you all for being here. So anyways, insurance exam questions, whatever questions you have, let me know and I will answer them. Until then, I'm just going to tell you all of how I started. So I started digital marketing again. My first year teaching, I'd pretty much just been paid, and then my bank account got hacked. I had about $5,000 in my bank account, completely wiped out, literally nothing. All my savings were gone. And I didn't used to have my phone with me. I used to like put it in my purse, lock it up, whatever, be with the students all day long. I was in high school at the time. And I went to the bus duty. I was out there. I had my phone with me at this point, and my phone, I noticed that I had about 9 missed calls from an 800 number. It was the automatic number from my bank letting me know or wanting to verify different purchases throughout the day, so that I call the number, and it's like the bank number, whatever, automated number. So I'm going crazy. It's already about 4:30 in the afternoon. Like, oh shit, what the hell is this? So anyways, tried to call my bank, but they closed at 4:30, so it was already like I was unable to do anything till the next day. So the next day I call my bank. They're like, yes, it looks like your account's been hacked. You literally have $0. And I was 3.5 weeks away from my next paycheck, because at the time I was teaching. That was my only source of income, my only paycheck, and I was 3.5 weeks away from my next paycheck, because we'd literally just been paid, and it just kind of sucks. So anyways, struggled through that, had to do what I had to do, right, to literally get to work, because that happens. So at the time, I took a while to catch up, bills and everything, of course, ended up being behind and all of that. But yeah, these people from Spain, I'm in Texas, by the way, I'm in the USA, but these people from Spain somehow managed to get my bank account, got Amtrak tickets, got this and got that, and it was so funny because about dealing with the banks. So back then, I don't know if it was just the bank wasn't that good, their systems and stuff like that, I mean, to figure things out. But about a month and a half later, they told me that they were going to return a little under $3,000, and the rest out of $5,600, whatever, was gone. Like, I freaking lost it. They did not ever return that to me, because they said they couldn't account for it, they couldn't track it, whatever, even though it was evident that it had been spent in literally the other side of the world. So it was like, what the fuck? But anyways, I remember being told that some of the tickets were Amtrak tickets going to Barcelona. And I remember being like, oh, I hope that fucking train is going to hell. And then the following day, I'm logging on to my computer at school, and the time we were starting to build up with Chrome and use Chrome. So Internet Explorer loaded up, which never happened, but it was like the news thing, train en route to Barcelona, fired, crashed, whatever, picture like something out of a movie, and I was like, they were on there. Not that that's funny. However, thank you for sharing the live. However, I just felt like that was them. So karma got them, you know, some kind of divine justice there type of a thing. But anyways, at that time, because of that situation, having had lost a little over $3,000 and not getting it back, and my bank telling me, hey, we can't track it, they stole this, we're sorry, however, we cannot give this to you, and having to spend 3.5 weeks before my very next paycheck, like literally nothing from that point out, and then by the time you get it, you're already behind, which just kind of sucked. It took a while to get back, right, to like a decent spot. And that's when I started looking at different ways to make money. I used to actually be an insurance agent before I went into teaching. I taught with the company, I worked with the company called Primerica for about the first 2.5 years. Then I quit Primerica when I became a teacher, and I didn't even think about going back into insurance at all at this point. I was like, okay, I did some MLMs, and then I started doing stuff online, and that was working really good. And I have made websites over the years, and I still have my websites, my affiliate websites, in all types of niches and contents, ranging from adult content to gambling and psychic stuff and whatever. And it's not me, it's affiliate sites and things like that, right? Which is really awesome, and those are still out there and they do good for the most part. But then it wasn't until like 2018 when I was like, okay, I want to get out of teaching. I'm ready to go. I never wanted to be a teacher, by the way. It just kind of happened as a fluke, y'all. Like literally, it happened as a fluke. They called me on Thursday. Hey, we talked to so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. You're qualified to come in and teach. Go here and there and sign these paperworks. And the next Monday, I was like, hi guys, I'm your teacher. And I literally, I taught communications at a high school level for the first couple of years of my career. And I liked it. It was fun and I was good at it. However, the last couple of years after that, and again, it wasn't ever what I wanted. It wasn't intentional. I did not study to be a teacher. I went to school for communications, and I got my double major in communications and business. So teaching, again, it was a literal fluke. Like, it just happened. And I know that's weird to say about a profession, especially kind of like a profession like teaching, where you study and you go through these programs and you go through all this other exams and processes. But how I got the job was a fluke. Never something truly desired or a goal or whatever. But I'm happy for it. I liked it while I liked it. I didn't the last few years, but it is what it is. So anyways, 2018, I was like ready to get out. And I think I put my resume out on Indeed and things like that. And finally, somebody called me one day. His name was Jeff. And Jeff was like, hey, we found your resume. It looks like you have some kind of an insurance background or financial background. Would you like to come learn about our company? And I was like, okay, sure, I'm open to that. So I went, and they had a meeting where they talked about their company and the opportunity that it offered and whatnot. And it was a lot of fun, and I was literally sold then and there. And you know how I was sold in such a cheap date? I always tell people, or kind of liken it to that, because they were like, oh, here you go. Here's a book for you. You win this book. You want to sign up? And I was like, sure. And then, but their opportunity was really awesome. But then, guys, also, like when I originally was in the financial industry, when I originally joined Primerica way back when, and I did not want to go back into Primerica in 2018. I did that company for about 2.5 years. But originally, it was the same thing. I went to this opportunity meeting with a friend of mine. I won a little compact mirror, and they were like, you want to join us? And I was like, sure. So both times they gave me a little gift, and they were like, want to come in? I was like, I'll come by, I'll join. So anyways, 2018, I got my license. I studied just like I help people do now. I help them get their insurance license. I do have a course, guys. In my course, let me move out of the way a little bit. I offer one-on-one sessions. So if you are studying, if you've already taken your test and you're like, damn, I failed it, or you are studying and you're like, I really want to make sure I know what I need to know to pass it the first time, I help people pass their insurance exams. This is an option. One-on-one tutoring sessions for 1 hour. We will sit down. We're going to go over whatever you need. We'll go over after practice questions, things like that. And that is what we will do. And this is kind of a weird angle, but my course for 60 days, you will have access to videos of me explaining the concepts. And I break them down super, super simple, super easy to understand. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you. Let's keep tapping. Let's see how many we get. So as I break the concepts down, super simple to understand. And I have practiced doing that because, again, I was a teacher for a long time. I was an 8th grade to high school teacher. So one of my main skills, one of my main talents, and I'm going to call it a talent because it is, I can look at the most complex bit of information you want to give me, and I will break it down and make you understand it. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you so much for the likes, AZ. How's your night or your morning going? It's already like 2:30 a.m. or so. So I will break all this information down for you every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 Central. We will jump on a live class for 60 days. So that means you get about 10 live sessions or so where we go over the concepts, go over the questions, and whatever questions specifically you have. And again, that's for a whole 60 days. And where to sign up is right here, insuranceexamcourse.com. And then, of course, I have insurance exam study resources. If you press my face, you will see a lot of different PDFs and videos and practice exams, as well as my YouTube channel where you can go in, follow me there as well. Thank you so much for the likes. That is awesome. Thank you, AZ. Where are you from? Is it Arizona? That's just guessing based off of the nopal and the AZ. But tell me if I'm wrong. So guys, that is a little bit about what I do and what I'm offering. And I do help people get their licenses and get started as far as training and everything else, how and where to get leads, how and where to get clients and things like that. So I work with people from all over the US, not just Texas. I am in Texas, however, thanks to this amazing technology we have. Oh no, I can't speak right now. I can work with anybody from every state. And I do help people from all over the US get their licenses. I'm even working with people in Canada now, so I'm so excited about that. I did not know that Canada, the concepts, I mean, shouldn't surprise me much. They're very similar, but super excited about that. And I also teach and help people pass the exam in Spanish. Spanish is my first language. So I do speak Spanish as well. So if you are studying for your exam and you're going to take it in Spanish, or you know somebody who is taking it in Spanish, share my information with them. Let them know to reach out to me, and we will do some one-on-one sessions. Right now my course is in English. Hopefully mid-November, I will be able to launch it and put it out in Spanish as well. But for those people who need help with the Spanish insurance exam, the one-on-one tutoring sessions right now are going to be like how to go about it and how I can work and help them. So ask me whatever questions y'all have, guys. Let me know what questions y'all have for me. Thank you for the follow. La Mexicana Bonita, I like it. I like your little icons on there too. Thank you so much for the follow. What questions y'all have for me? Ask me questions, guys. I like when I get questions from people, whether it's an exam question or just a general industry question. Feel free to drop them in here. Hey, Lena. Welcome. Welcome, y'all. Hey, Westway Beat. Yes, so right now I have the 60-day course, and honestly, that is what you need in order to pass. I don't offer more than that because I don't want y'all studying for 90 days or even longer than that, because then you're not making money, you're in study mode, and you're not going to be progressing. If people tend to study for more than 30 days, the odds are they're not going to go get their license. They're not going to actually do anything. I push people to get your license in 2 weeks, and that is always my goal for people. I know this is part-time job or a side gig or whatever for a lot of people too. So then in that case, your goal should be 4 weeks. From when you start studying to test to taking it and getting it done, 4 weeks is the ultimate goal. Ultimate goal, main goal is 2 weeks. That is where you should be focusing your time frame. And I will give you the steps and what you need and to study for 2 weeks. But if you really don't have a lot of time, because I know we all have jobs and obligations, family, friends, all the fun stuff as well. So we don't just want to be sitting there studying. 4 weeks is going to be the main goal. But I give you all 60 days in case you do need some extra time. But I don't give more than that because you don't need more than that. You shouldn't be wanting to be testing or studying for 90 days or so. The sooner you get it, the better, because that means you start actually working and making money. Because if you're studying, you're not making money. And for those of you on here, sometimes companies will tell you while you're studying, we're going to do trainings, we're going to do appointments with your family, with your friends. Don't do that until you have your license, because what's happening is you're not going to be getting money. And the point of getting your insurance license is for you to go get money, not for you to be giving clients to somebody else, even though they may be your trainer, your learning, or something to that effect. You don't need to be doing that, y'all. And I feel like this went down a bit. But yes, so I have 60 days. I have 2 options on my insurance exam course. For both of them, you're going to get for 60 days the videos, the live classes every Saturday. We jump on Zoom from 9 to 12 Central. PDFs you can download, practice exam questions where I've broken down the details. Really, really simple to understand. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. Excuse me, all. And then also, so I have my one course for $150, and then my course for $200. You actually get the course and the videos and everything recorded, plus one-on-one session with me as well. And my one-on-one sessions, if you just wanted to book like one session or two sessions, those would be $80 for the hour. I do provide the study material. I will send you all the PDFs, and I will give you the information you need, the practice questions and all that. Then we jump on Zoom for an hour, and we're going to talk and go through everything you need to know for your exam. So with my insurance courses, my study course, that's just going to be the platform. You're going to get the videos, you're going to get the questions, you're going to get all of that for 60 days. Plus we jump on the live Zoom sessions. That's going to be my first one. Then my tutoring course. My tutoring course, that is the one where you're going to get all of those things for 60 days. Plus, at some point before your exam, typically 4 to 5 days before your actual test, we will jump on a one-on-one session. We're going to go over bits of information you need to know, the testing strategies to make the testing itself easier in your actual session. And then we're going to go ahead and review practice questions or whatever you specifically feel like you need help with. And you're going to be like, okay, I've got 3 days before my test. Let's review this, and that. And I'm going to say, awesome. I need you to also know this and that as well, right? And then you go into your test, you pass it like that. And my testing strategies and my study strategies really are what helped my students pass the exam. 8 out of 10 who study with me will go pass it after they study with me for a little bit, after they watch or review my videos, because I break it down that easy to understand. And the testing strategies that you actually go into the test and do while you're in the test, and the way that I teach y'all to study, is what's going to help you internalize the information, memorize the information you need, and go and pass it. Because a lot of people are out here telling people, no, they're going to be telling them, go take the test. That is the worst fucking thing that I feel people say. Like, go take the test, waste your money, and see how it happens. Maybe you'll pass, maybe you'll get lucky. Awesome, right? If they do. But then it's like you fail because you didn't study shit. And you're going to go get a 32, be like, well, you know, whatever. Now you know what it looks like. Don't do that. Don't waste your time, your money, your gas doing all of this. Study, figure it out, work with me, and let me tell you, you need to know A, B, C, and D. And this is how I want you to study it and learn it. And then also I'm going to tell you, and when you're in the test, you need to do this and that possibly, or this, and this, to help you get it through it faster and quicker. I had somebody one time call me like 32 minutes or so after he was supposed to start the test. And then when I saw the phone ring, I was like, oh my God, he overslept. Because this person was the type that I was like would oversleep. And I'm not saying anything bad, because I'm the type of person that loves to sleep too. But I was like, why is he calling me 30 minutes after he was supposed to start, right? Then he calls me, he's like, hey, I did it, whatever. And he's all like, hey, what's this and this question, right? And he asked me about a question, and I'm like, why are you calling me? Like, why aren't you in your test? Oh, I passed, I got an 82. Already? And he goes, yeah. And he said he just literally went through it, got an 82, and he was done in about 30 minutes. 150 questions. I was like, are you joking? Like, did you read them? He goes, yeah, they were all real easy. Why though? He said, because I followed your study strategies, and he did, literally went through the steps, went through the questions, went through everything with me. Did all of the steps that I told him to do, went in there, did the study strategies, the testing strategies, passed it in about 30 minutes. And he had already failed it once before studying with a different company and program. So I was able to help him do that. Freaked me out a little bit, like I said, called me literally 30 minutes after he was supposed to start. And I was like, oh, he missed it. He didn't show up. So So life and health. Right now I am working on a PNC one, but that's not out yet. Yes, so the life exam, yes. Yeah, I help people with the life exam and the life and health together, either or. So some states call it also life, health, and accidental as well. And you get those 3 things in it. But yes, a lot of the states break it up into the life only, the health only, or they'll do life and health and accidental. Some also call it general lines exam, but it's all the same thing. It's kind of like all of the different life insurance policies. It seems like there's 1,000 of them, but really there's only like 10. And really I've never counted them, but I want to say there's only like 14. And those 14 policies each have about 10 different names that we can call them by. So they've all got synonyms essentially. So it seems like there's a lot of different exams. It seems like there's a lot of different types of life insurance policies, but really when we boil down to it and we look at the generic names, and that is what the exam talks about and looks at, there's really only a few. And that is what I help people understand and really look at. What state are you in, Rudy? Oh God, I need to be careful. The other day I saw that I guess if you accidentally show images, I don't try to be like not super evident about how I say this, but images that don't belong to you, that are popular, there could be issues with this platform that we all love so much. California, okay, awesome. So I have helped people and I've studied with people in California. So if you're interested, feel free to DM me. Also, you can go ahead and on my face, if you click on my face, I have an option to set up a free 15-minute chat. We can get on a Zoom call and talk about how we could possibly work together to help you pass your exam. Hello, Coffee, welcome. Coffee 1080, that's an interesting name. I'm always interested to see what names people come up with for their social media accounts. It kind of reminds me of when I was teaching 8th grade and we would play games with the kids and all of that, and they would come up with like the craziest names and stuff sometimes. One time I had a bunch of them literally put my name as their little logo up there, and I was like, all right, y'all need to fix it. I was just like, can't all pretend to be Miss Hinojosa. I'm sorry. Like, can't all do it. I know you want to. And they're like, no, miss. And anyways, it was fun. But yeah, the social media names always like interest me. Oh shit. Y'all see that? The soda just dripped out of this straw. I don't know why I can't speak right now. I don't think that it's 2:30, y'all. Welcome, C. Welcome. How are you? Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I just said hi. Hi, C. Welcome, DMS 1208. I didn't know I could do this. I'm going to do that too. It doesn't give me that option for everybody, but I can press hi if it says press hi or say hi or whatever. Let's see, my message is coming in. Wait, what is going on with that? Hey guys, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and ask me your questions about the insurance exam. If you were looking for a part-time job, if you're looking for out of your old career and into a different one, this is how I was able to quit my old job. I used to be an 8th grade teacher. I was a teacher for 14.5 years. I got out of teaching with insurance. Now I help people pass their insurance exam. And I'm also an agent as of about a month ago. So excited about that. So starting that up as well. And I am in Texas, but I do help people pass the insurance exam everywhere. I've worked with people everywhere except 12 states right now. It was actually my goal and is my goal still to help at least one person in every state by the end of 2024. So if you are somebody who wants to get your insurance exam, maybe you want a part-time gig, maybe you want a full-time gig to leave your current career or a brand new job altogether, and you are in one of the northeastern states, yeah, let me know because I want to color in my map. Like Rhode Island, I still don't have anybody in Rhode Island. Wisconsin, I haven't helped anybody in Wisconsin. I'm kind of jumping around trying to remember. But anyways, regardless, the point is I help people from all over the U.S. I'm even working with people in Canada right now. So let me know, y'all. Ask me your questions down in the comments. I will answer them. Drop your questions in here. Coffee, welcome y'all. So let me know, what are y'all thinking? It's like 2:30 in the morning. If you have random questions not related to insurance, you can drop those in here too. We can definitely just chat for a while, guys. Let me know. All right. Well, actually, I think I'm about to jump off of here, guys. It has been fun. I will see you all next time. Have a good night. Hopefully, y'all are cozy in bed and all that. Enjoying yourselves. Good night.